Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to come in and give you some motivation for your week. Happy Thursday to everybody. I just wanted to come with this because it was on my head and my heart. It's so good to see everybody this morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I just wanted to say this because a lot of people need to hear this message. Everybody is not for you. Everybody is not for you. We sometimes get sidetracked into listening to what other people say, but there is power in your thinking, and we have to start thinking more about what do we think about ourselves. We have to define that for ourselves. So I wanted to come in with this word that everyone is not for you. Everyone is not for you. And that's for a reason because everybody doesn't have your goals. They don't have your vision. They don't understand you. They don't know the things that you're going through. And at the end of the day, it's irrelevant what somebody else thinks about you. It's irrelevant. We put so much power into what does my family say? What do my friends say? What does my job think? But the question is, what do you think about yourself? I went through a long time period where I was defining my life, and I was only happy if my family was happy with me or my job was happy with me. If you're always constantly waiting for your family, your friends, your job, who you're in a relationship with to define you, you're going to spend your whole life miserable. You will spend your whole life miserable, constantly waiting, always running after people and doing what they think you should do. And your whole life, you are unfulfilled and sad. Life is too short to go through your life unfulfilled, sad, and miserable. We all deserve more than that. Each of us does. Each of us deserves way more than to just be miserable, you know? And you're so right. Discernment is the key. We have to discern what is right for us. And it takes time, it takes awareness, it takes some therapy, it takes some forgiveness, it takes healing. But we have to get to the point in our life where we have to say, it's time for me to walk in the path that is meant to be before me. How many of us have gone through that in our life? You're constantly seeking the happiness or trying to do what other people want you to do. I want to speak to the heads and the hearts of those who are going through that right now because I did that for far too long until I said one day, it's enough. Until I said one day, it's enough. And it is enough. It is enough. It's time that we have to start saying, I love myself enough. I love myself enough to do what is best for me. I want us to stop looking at ourselves and thinking, oh, what does this person want from me? And oh, this person needs this from me. But we're never thinking, what do I want and what do I need? See, that's key. That is so important for us to not define ourselves through the eyes of other people. You can't define who you are worth or what you're doing based on what somebody else says or what somebody else is feeding into your heart. There's so much negativity out there. So much negativity. And we have to choose what we're going to listen to and what we're going to weed out. We have to weed out all of that negativity. We have to. It's our choice. Life is way too short to be walking around miserable and unhappy. Yes, you have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yes, and you have to discern those who are not for you because they really disguise their motives in this season. Yes, they really do. And I just want to give you some encouragement for your head and your heart that Everyone is not for you. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to save you from, being hurt, save you from being used, because so many people out here are being used, and they will always do the mind games and playing, oh, do this for me. Oh, and if you don't do this for me, you don't love me. And if you start doing something and you stop, now they'll say you hate me and you don't care about me. It's time we have to stop the mind games, the manipulation, the using. We have to speak up for ourselves and say enough is enough. When you open your eyes and you see I'm being used, I'm being played, people are wasting my time, I'm not getting quality time with people, and only if I call them they call me. We got to open our eyes and be aware. Open up your eyes and say, this is what it is, and believe it. A lot of times we don't believe when we see something. We say, oh, I don't really think it's that way. Or maybe it's just the way that I'm thinking. No, open your eyes, be aware, use discernment, and have enough courage to say, I deserve to have good friends. I deserve to have people who spend quality time with me. I deserve to have people who will do something for me without expecting nothing back. Now, who am I speaking to with this? Somebody who it really loves you and cares for you. You don't have to do anything to be their friend. You don't have to do anything for them, but just be who you are. You don't have to do anything in order to show that you love somebody. Just spending your quality time listening to somebody. If somebody says you only love me if you do this or if you give me that, that's not true friendship. That's not true love. That's being abused. That's being manipulated. That's being a bank for somebody else. That's being a bank. It's not your job to give people money. It's not your job to bail people out. And we have to have the courage to say, oh man, I'm walking down a dark path. I'm doing something that's wrong. And it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. You can only walk with the awareness that you have for the moment. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. If you could hit the like, I would definitely appreciate it. Good morning, Donna, Golden Girl, Eunice, Tamika, Lady Kenzie, Tuber Chat, 60 Plays. I hope you all are having a great Thursday so far. Yes, you can only be a victim for so long. At some point, you become a volunteer. When are people going to open up their eyes? I know that some people never will. Some people like being the victim and playing that victim mentality. Woe is me. Oh, somebody help me. Oh, they're hurting me. A lot of people, that's the route that they choose for their life. They want to be a victim. But at a certain point, once you get knowledge of something, now what is the action that you're going to put behind this? Now I'm aware I'm being used. Now I'm aware that I'm being played. Now I'm aware that I'm being manipulated. See, once you recognize that, okay, see it for what it is and not try to sugarcoat, oh, and you're embarrassed, oh, I was being used, and I can't, I don't want to say anything. Sometimes we're afraid to speak up and say, don't treat me that way, don't talk to me that way, and no, I'm not going to give you any money. No, you need to bail yourself out, or you need to make better decisions. We have to have enough courage to say that. You have to make better decisions. And it's not my job to do this for you. You need to do this for ourselves. In today's society, we hold people's hand too long. We make people into a cycle of that they can't do anything. We cause people to not be independent. And that's our fault. We have to have enough courage to say, I was enabling this individual, whether it be your child, whether it be your mother, your father, your children, your family members. Even on the job, we can enable people. We can start doing things for other people that we shouldn't. Then we have to wake up and say, that's not good. What I'm doing is not good. And say that to yourself. What I'm not doing is not good. So now I'm going to be accountable for my actions. Yes, we're adults. And when you're an adult and you see that you're doing wrong, you you speak it out loud. What I was doing, that's not good. That's not healthy for me. That's not going to encourage me. That's bringing me down. It hurts my feelings. I'm being used. I'm being played. My time is being wasted. Once you recognize that, now here is the big question. What are you going to do about what you're doing? Are you going to just say, "Oh, I've been doing this for long," or "They need me. They can't do this without me." See, now you're enabling. Now you're being used. Now you're enabling. What are you willing to do in order to make changes? If you're not willing to do anything to make changes, stop talking about it. You know? This is not for play. I'm not here to just say things, sweetie stuff. We need to hear the truth, the real talk, the awareness. Once you see that you're not doing the right thing, now you have to have enough courage to say, I'm doing this wrong. I'm enabling somebody, and I'm going to stop it right here, right now, today. I no longer will do it. I no longer will do it. Yes. I can't stand people that are enablers to people's wrongdoing. Yeah. And then when something happens like what I hear all the time on the news, you know, that these people are monsters. They're monsters. And Donna Just Being Real talks about it all the time on her channel. These people are monsters. And then they'll say, "Oh, but they needed me." Mm. Smiling as I understand their very subtle approach. Yeah. And they're going to play you. They're going to play mind games. And they're, "Oh, I need you. I can't do it without me. I thought you loved me." See, all of that. That's the manipulation. That's the narcissist's reaction to you being aware of them. And they want to find a way that they can play you. But don't let people play you. See, we're motivated. We're motivators. We're encouraged. We have a strong mindset. We're thinking positive. We're thinking about our future. And we're not going to allow other people to play us. And I say that to you. Do not allow people to play you. Don't let people play you. Don't let people use you and manipulate you. You deserve far better. You deserve far better. And most of the time, we don't believe that we deserve better because we've been in the situation for so long and we just get comfortable in doing this routine, the hamster on the wheel just running and oh, I keep doing this. I got to keep doing this for them because they need me. They need me. Now it's your choice. Good morning to you. Now it's your choice. What are you going to do now that your eyes have been opened? Now that you're fully aware, I'm being played, I'm being used, I'm being manipulated. Now, what are you going to do about it? See, everyone is not for you. Everyone is not meant to be on your side, on your team. And this is something I want to say to everybody too. And I want you to hear this. It is not your responsibility to tell everybody your business. We tell people far too much than we should. We got to learn to walk in silence. Everybody doesn't need to know every single move you're making. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm about to do this. Because some people are going to try to sabotage your success. They're going to put guilt on you. Oh, you have time to do that. I thought you were going to help me. See, those type of people, they never want you to have your sunshine, your aha moment, your time of glory, your time of achievement, because they're always looking for you to help them, but they never will help you. These type of people, they're never going to help you because that's not in their DNA. That's not the way they're wired. They're users. Yes, healthy lifestyle is my goal. See, and we have to think about healthy has to be in our mind too, because a lot of us, the way we weren't raised, and being taught by our parents that, I have some time for yourself. Now is the me time because I'm worthy and I deserve it. And you don't have to keep doing things for people forever. You can do something for somebody once and then that's it. And that doesn't make you a bad individual. It means I will help you out this time, and but don't come back again. We have to set limits and restrictions on people, because if you don't put limits on people, they're going to have you all over the place like a yo-yo. Do this and do that, do this and do that. You're just going to be like Pinocchio. They're going to be, they have control of you, they got the strings. Don't let people manipulate you, don't let people play you and use you, because you deserve far better. You deserve far better. And I like having this type of self talk because I want you all to be motivated for your future. I want each and every one of you to have success in your life. I want you to have joy in your life. I want you to have peace. I want you to be healthy. I want you to smile. I want you to fulfill your dreams. I want you to believe in yourself. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Alonzo. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to know that you deserve far better than what you're receiving. We sometimes set those limits and say, I can't do this and I won't do this and I need this person in my life. See, we think sometimes that we need people in our life, especially people who are family members. Mm-mm. You were born in this world by yourself. And that shows that you can do things by yourself. Once you're born by yourself, you're a whole individual. You're a whole man or you're a whole woman with a purpose. Yes, each of us has a purpose. You have a purpose as a woman. You have a purpose as a man. You are strong and worthy. You can do anything that you set your mind to, but you got to start thinking positively and surround yourself with positive people. Yes, we have to affirm in our mind. We have to convince ourselves and believe in ourselves. See, nobody is going to give this to you. If you keep telling people and doing things for people, they're going to keep coming back until you put a stop to it. And I just wanted to come to you all and tell you, stop being played, stop being used, stop being manipulated, and stop thinking that you need people in your life that are playing you, using you, wasting your time. You don't need that in your life. Everybody is not meant to be for you. Everybody is not meant to be on your side. Everybody doesn't love you. See, love is an action word. What is a person willing to do for you? See, most of the time, the people who have the kindest hearts, the people who have the best motives, we want to help people, but are they willing to help you? When's the last word of encouragement that they've given to you? Telling you, I believe in you. I'm here for you. I'll do X, Y, and Z for you without asking. See, that's real love. You don't have to ask for people to love you. You don't have to ask for people to spend time with you. They just naturally will. They're going to find room. They're going to find time in their schedule because they care about you ultimately. See, those are the people who are your real friends. Open up your eyes and be aware, have the awareness, have the believing in yourself that, okay, this is what I'm asking for. And if you can't do that, I'm strong enough and courageous enough to know that I don't need you. I can walk away. Because if you keep having those type of negative people in your life, they're going to drag you down. They're going to pull you down. They're going to cause you to sink like a sinking ship. And I don't want you to sink. I want you to succeed. I want you to prosper in your life. And you can't do that when you're surrounded by this negative thinking and this negative society in this world. You got to think about yourself from time to time. You got to think about you, numero uno. And that's not being selfish. You get one you. Make sure you're eating and you're drinking and you're having some fun and you have a hobby and you're getting your exercise. But also, ultimately, you got to think about your mental, your emotional side. And you got to heal that inside. And it's okay to have If you're a person of faith, praying, whatever it is that gets you through it, I encourage you to do that. So you got to feed into yourself. If you're always constantly giving to other people, give, give, give. I'm going to give to this person, but you're never giving to yourself. It doesn't equate, it doesn't add up. See, your cup is going to be empty, and that's why people snap. And they're so more than you're getting. It's nothing wrong with saying, I need. When you give to other people, it's only natural that you should want to get. It's okay to want to get. That's not being selfish. It's not. Love on yourself and love yourself enough to know that I deserve for people to be kind to me. I deserve for people to check on me. I deserve to have good friends. I deserve to have this amount of money in the bank without explaining to other people why I have it. Because you work hard. Because you're doing what you want to do, right? You don't have to explain to other people maybe that don't have it. You don't have to explain, oh, you have the money. Why don't you give it to me? No, I worked hard for my money. You don't have to bail out people. You don't have to grow up a grown up. That's one thing that I learned going through therapy. You don't have, it's not your job to bail out people who are going through a hard time in life. That's not your job. You don't have to do that. And when your children are grown, you don't have to do everything for them anymore. See, it's a choice. If you want to do something, you can. And if you don't, then don't. That's it. It's that simple. Yes, I make sure that my cup is overflowing on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, but most of all, spiritually. Yes, we got to check in on ourselves. And I encourage you all, if you have not done so this morning or today, go to the mirror. And I speak to myself in the mirror every morning. And I say, Marlene, you're phenomenal. And I want you to start saying that to yourself. I am phenomenal. I am smart. I am courageous. I am capable. I believe in myself. I can do anything that I want to do. See, when we have that kind of talk over ourselves in our life, that's how you start your day with success. Don't look for somebody else to tell you that you're wonderful. Don't look for somebody else to say that you are loved. It's wonderful if you do, but you got to have that type of love within yourself. You have to be phenomenal all on your own. See, a lot of us don't understand and realize how much power we have inside of ourselves. You have power, but sometimes it's untapped, or we're just so weighed down with the problems of others that we don't even have time to think about our own self. But in this season, and I talked about this in the empowerment conference on on Saturday last week. And if you missed any of it, I have a playlist where you can go and check that out. But I talked about that. It's okay. It's okay. Those are some of the things that we maybe have to uproot. If something is not right in your life, if you got people hanging around that you don't want around, it may be time to uproot them from your life. That's healthy. If somebody is toxic, you don't have to keep them around. Hey, wellness. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. You don't have to keep toxic people in your life. You don't have to explain why you're being a grown man or a grown woman. You don't have to explain why you have the finances. You don't have to explain why you do what you do. You don't have to explain how you dress and what you want to do. That's all you. It's called being an adult. It's called walking in silence. And you don't have to tell nobody nothing if you don't want to. See, everybody is not on your side. And when you are trying to get to the next level in your life and you're trying to achieve something, sometimes you got to walk that road alone. And it's okay. And you got to pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, I'm proud of you for being this strong. I had to go through that when I lost my parents. I didn't think I had any power. I was just so used to doing for them that I forgot myself in the process. And I'm speaking to somebody who has forgot themselves in the process. Maybe you were all these years raising your kids, or maybe you lost somebody that you love in death. Maybe your job is stressing you out, and you decide you don't want to do that anymore. You're trying to move to another process or step in your life. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself that you can do it. Tell yourself that you can do it and believe it. And go out there and make it happen. See, we have to pull away from the people who tell us that we can't do things. You have to pull away from the negative talk and the gossip and the backbiting and all of that. You can't get to the next level in your life if you surround yourself with that. I've learned that if you keep on bailing out people all the time, they would never stand on their own 2 feet. Showing true love is letting them learn how to fly on their own. I wish I could pin that comment. Yeah, you have to let people make their own decisions, and it hurts and it's hard sometimes. Like if you have the finances or somebody's asking you to do something but you're tired. It's okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I support you. I can just support you mentally right now, but I can't support you financially. I can't do that. It's okay to say no without an explanation. You don't have to explain why you're doing what you do. Hey, Lisa B, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. You don't have to explain why you're doing what you're doing. You don't have to explain. You're a whole woman or you're a whole man with your own troubles. I forget sometimes that I have my own troubles because I'm so busy helping other people. And that's why you feel stressed out and you can't sleep because you're not feeding. It's just like a needle in the arm. You got to give yourself a boost, you know, getting your exercise, eating that healthy food, drinking your water, surrounding yourself by positive people, fulfilling your own dreams. And it can change at any time, and you don't have to explain that to anybody. If you try to do something, you be like, no, I don't like that. And then you try something else. You don't have to explain to somebody else why you decided to change because that's you, because it's your life. It's your life. And it's your choice if you don't like something to change it. We all have a choice to make every day in life. Today, I'm going to choose to be miserable, or today, I'm going to choose to be happy. Today, I'm going to choose to have joy in my life. Today, I'm going to choose to have peace in my heart. Today, I'm going to choose to forgive myself for the past so that I can step into my present and make my future great. And I want to speak to somebody who is still holding themselves in confinement, like in a prison of why did I do this and why? And why did I do that? And why did I let this person use me? And why was I played? Why? All of that will get you stuck in your life. Forgive yourself for that part. Forgive yourself for who used you. And say, I did the best that I could at that moment. I really did. But now I'm more aware. Now I'm stronger. Now I love myself more. Now I know how to stand up for myself. Now I can stand up for myself and say, no, full sentence, no explanation. I don't have to explain why I said no. I said what I said, and it's no. Oh, oh, wow. Take care of yourself, Lisa. We have to learn to say no. Have to learn to say no, or you're never going to be able to go after your dreams and to feel good about yourself. If you're tired or exhausted, it's okay. And I'm speaking to somebody. It's okay to take a day off of work. It's okay to use that PTO time. It's okay to go on a solo date. Date yourself. Take yourself to the movies or a dinner or a vacation. Buy yourself something that you've been wanting to buy yourself. It's okay to do that for yourself. It's okay to buy yourself flowers. You don't have to wait for somebody else to buy you flowers. Buy them for yourself. If you look at flowers and that brings you joy, bring it into your life. Don't sit and say, I wish somebody would buy me flowers. Buy them for yourself. Give yourself permission to have that type of joy. I do it for myself all the time. I'm not waiting for somebody to give me flowers and give myself accolades. I pat myself on the back and say, I'm proud of you, and I buy myself flowers. And you deserve this. And I'm proud of you. And keep your head up. And you're doing a great job. And I recommend each and every one of you to do the same thing. Give yourself accolades. When it's tough for you, say, I'm proud of you that you're still going. I'm proud of you that you are being strong enough through this process. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that I'm proud of you. Say it to yourself. I say it to myself every day. I'm proud of you because I know today you're not feeling strong. I know that you're fighting with certain things in your life, but you're still going and you're still doing it. You got to give yourself your flowers, your moment, your celebration. Don't wait for somebody else to celebrate you. Celebrate yourself. See, that's a motivated thing. That's a awakening and an enlightening thought. Good morning. Life with Aura. How are you doing? Happy Thursday. It's something that maybe some of us never were raised that way. Maybe that's not natural for you, but try it. Every day I'm proud of you and you're still going. And next thing you're going to see a smile will come on your face and you pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, I'm proud of you. And today you didn't want to get up, but you did. Celebrate all of your small achievements. So when you get to the big ones, it will feel fabulous because people forget. They just want to get to the big moment, the big, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But you got to celebrate all your small wins. Celebrate all of those. I wanted to punch somebody in the face and I didn't. That should be celebrated. I control my anger. I wanted to pop off at somebody, but I didn't because now I love myself and I know about not wasting my power and my energy. They don't deserve it. See, I give myself a pat on the back because I used to have I used to have a really bad anger problem. Everything, oh, I'll get with you. Oh, I'll do this, pop off all the time. I was a ticking time bomb. My blood pressure was through the roof because I grew up, nobody ever spoke up for me. So when I got to be older, my mouth was filthy and I wanted to get it. Oh, don't treat me like this. But everybody doesn't deserve to get popped off at. Yes, there's some times where you have to put people in their place. Don't get me wrong. There's times where you have to put people in their place, but everybody doesn't deserve the smoke. Everybody doesn't do wrong to you. We got to stop taking out our frustrations on people that have nothing to do with our situation. You're upset because you didn't forgive somebody or you did something that you didn't want to do. But don't take it out on other people. We got to have justified, wrath. Okay? It's okay to be upset with somebody who makes you upset, but everybody doesn't deserve it. Everybody doesn't deserve it. I'm so glad you're doing good. Life with Aura. Yes. I can't imagine that, Roxanne. But just one day at a time. One day at a time. That's really all we can do. And sometimes it's not even one day at a time. Sometimes it's minute to minute or hour to hour. That's how I felt when I lost my parents. I lost both of my parents in 7 months. My dad passed away in October, and then in May, my mom passed away. I wasn't even ready, even starting to cope with my dad, and here comes my mom is gone. I was so hollow and empty inside. I was just a shell of a human being. I was going through life, no smile, you know, but I wouldn't let myself go there. I wouldn't let myself cry because I was so used to always being the strong one. You got to be strong for mom. You got to be strong for dad. But then I had to take some time off work and say, now is my time to be strong for myself and to celebrate myself and say, you did a good job taking care of them. You did a good job. You were a great daughter. Now is your time, Marlene. And I encourage you to insert your name into that, Roxanne. I was a great wife to my husband, but now is Roxanne's time. Whoever needs to hear that message, now it's your time, and celebrate yourself. Yes. Thank you so much, Life with Aura. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have to have support from other people. And my thing was when I was, taking care of my parents and taking care of other people, and yes, I still am taking care of people now in my life, but we have to learn that when your season changes, you have to change too. And that's so hard because you were used to having certain people and you love them. It doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore, but you got to add love for yourself. You can't let love for other people take over your whole life. And it's hard. And when you want to cry, let yourself cry. When you want to be mad, let yourself be mad. It's all about coping with it. And some days you want to cry. Some days you're going to cry through those days. Some days you're going to be sad through those days. And some days you're going to remember them and put a smile on your face. But trust me, every day is going to be different. But love yourself through the process. Love yourself and know I'm a wonderful person. I have been loved and I've given love, and now is my season that I deserve to go out there and fulfill my own dreams. Yes, no, you're never alone. No, you're never alone. You have support. There's people who are praying for you. We don't even know the prayers of other people. People are praying for other people. And also, be patient with yourself. I encourage you to be patient with yourself. That was something that was so hard for me through this the whole process is I was very impatient. You feel like you lose somebody in death and you're just supposed to be strong the next day and get over it. It's not that way. Every day is different. Some days you're going to cry. Some days you're going to be sad. Some days you're going to be miserable. Some days you're going to be angry. And all of that is part of the healing process. I don't believe that you ever get over a loss. I believe that. I don't think you ever get over it 100% because you really love people when you really love them. But I believe it's my belief system that you don't stop loving them, but you have to shift it and say, but I love myself more. I love myself more. And when you're having those hard times, I have to tell myself that. Yeah, you love them, but love yourself more today. And you deserve to be happy and you deserve to smile, even through your pain, even through your struggle. You have a lot of life to live. Oh, of course, Aura. Of course. We all need support from others, but we can't look to people who are not giving it to us. There are some times that some people will never be able to give you love because they don't know how to, you know? Some people just weren't raised to give you love the way that you needed love. And it wasn't until I read about the five love languages, I used to always say, how come this person doesn't love me? And then once I started reading the book, it made me realize that when people are calling to check on you, that's their way of showing love. See, some people, they give you verbal support, and there's other people who are going to give you financial support. That's the way they show love. Some people, they give love through spending quality time with you. But if you aren't getting any of that, it may be time to pull away from those people. Sometimes they are going through their own situation and they need space, and sometimes maybe you need space to think what's going on in my head and am I doing okay? And we got to check in on ourselves and encourage ourselves and say, I'm so proud of you. I love you. You got to say that to yourself. It's okay to say, I love you. I love you today for who you are. And we identify ourselves as a group. You identify yourself, who you're in a relationship with. You identify yourself as being the daughter or son of so and so. You identify yourself by having, I am the sibling of so and so. I am the friend of so and so. But understand in your own right, I am a human being and I am powerful on my own, no matter who I'm with. And we got to celebrate that type of awareness and love for ourselves. I am okay by myself. I am loved on my own. I am a precious child of God. Amen. Wow. That's wonderful, Lisa. I'm so glad and I'm so proud of hearing everyone's story. You know, everybody is struggling with something. Every single person, whether in this live stream or watching on the replay, is going through something. And I encourage you, celebrate yourself, pat yourself on the back, encourage yourself. That's how we can keep going through life. Encourage yourself, even if it's small things. I'm going to be honest with you. I will be honest with you. When both of my parents died, for me, my celebration is you got up today, you took a shower because I just wanted to lay in the bed and cry all day long and look at the walls and lick my wounds and feel sorry for myself that nobody could ever have the type of pain that I was experiencing right then in that moment. So when you get up and you take a shower, celebrate that. Say, I didn't want to get up, but I did. Celebrate where you are. I love the five love languages. You learn so much about you and who you are in a relationship with, what to do, uh, what to do to have a fulfilling relationship. Right, Donna? Yep. I used to always say people didn't love me. And once I read that book, had to say, they do love me. I said that my whole life. I said, my dad never loved me until I read that book, but he always gave me money. That was his way of showing that he loved me. And my mother was not a person to say, I love you. But she always said, come, let's hang out. Let's go do this. So her love language was quality time. And my whole life, I always was saying, my parents don't love me. And they did, but they loved me in their way and not mine. Yes, I am so proud of you because you are still standing. You are here and you're getting the encouragement that you need. Keep your head up, everybody. See, this is why I do streams because you never know what somebody is going through. You never know what somebody is going through. When I woke up this morning and I said, I really don't want to be on camera today. I don't really feel that good today, to be transparent. But I said, I just wanted to encourage somebody. I just wanted to encourage somebody. And lo and behold, I am here motivating and encouraging somebody. Whatever it is that you're going through today, whether it be your finances, whether it be your health, maybe your heart is broken because of sadness, maybe somebody hurt your feelings, maybe you're dealing with something that somebody has done and you're struggling to forgive. Maybe it's on the opposite side. Maybe you've done something and you are looking for someone to forgive you. Whatever you're going through today, whether it be a physical problem, maybe your health is not doing well, maybe it be financial, maybe you feel lonely, maybe you're looking for a friend or you're looking for a good romantic relationship. No matter what you're going through, celebrate yourself and love yourself and know that everyone is not for you. Just because you have people in your life talking to you and speaking to you, that doesn't mean they really truly care for you. If it's I love you if you do this, or I love you if you do that, mm-mm, that's toxic. So I wanted to come on here and to encourage you, boost your head and your heart, and let you know you are powerful, you are strong, you are courageous, you are loved, you are blessed, you are capable, you are worthy, and you deserve everything good. You deserve it. You deserve the overflow and the abundance. And I understand that sometimes people who are in our life, they get jealous when you have your season of celebration. They get jealous when they see you prospering and you're doing better. They don't like to see when you lose weight and you're looking good and you're dressing good and taking care of yourself. Maybe before you didn't put yourself together. Maybe now you're putting yourself together and you got nice clothes and you're doing your hair, you do your nails, or you're a gentleman and you get your hair cut and you're looking polished. Or maybe you're in school because you're trying to develop into a new career. Maybe you're an empty nester and now you're finally traveling. Whatever it is that you're doing in your life, whatever it is that you're doing in your life, that you're trying to upgrade and elevate, I hope and I pray abundance comes to you. I pray abundance comes to each of you that is in the sound of my voice. If you're listening to this um, on the replay or live, I pray abundance comes to you. I pray healing happens to you. I pray that you are strong. I pray that you get up. I pray that you believe in yourself. I pray that you love yourself enough to keep trying. Keep trying. See, everyone is not meant to be on our side, even the ones that say they are. People can talk a good game. They can talk a good game and say, I love you and I'm here for you. And we all know these words. If you need anything, call me. But they'll never call you. It's just something that people say because they're trying to be nice to you. But you're not always going to have people that support you. And it's okay because you're okay on your own. That's something that I had to convince myself. And it was hard for me to accept because I come from such a big family. I'm used to having so much people. But you can be surrounded by a whole bunch of people and feel alone. That's my testimony. I know a lot of people, but I don't have a lot of people supporting me and loving me. That's real talk. Just because you know a lot of people doesn't mean a lot of people are loving you and giving you what you need. See, if you can't get the care, the love, the understanding that you need, it's better if you walk the road alone. It's better for you. Yeah, sometimes you'll feel lonely, sometimes you'll feel discouraged, but that's when you give yourself that self-talk. I'm proud of you. Say, I don't need anybody. I'm strong on my own right. I'm a powerful man. I'm a powerful woman. I deserve good things. I'm courageous. There's nothing that I can't do. Today, I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to look at myself in the mirror and claim my worth and say, I believe in myself and I love myself and I'm beautiful and I'm smart. I'm very intelligent. I'm capable of doing anything. I forgive my past so that I can stand in my present, claiming my worth. See, I claim my worth. I claim my abundance and overflow. And I'm telling you that you can't get to your abundance and your overflow by hanging around with mean people, wicked people, people who are toxic, people who gossip about other people. You can't elevate with people who are dragging you down by all of the weights of their problems. Sometimes you got to block people so that you can have your peace. It's okay. It doesn't matter if it's a family member or a friend. Sometimes family members and friends are the most toxic people. Real talk. Family members and friends can be the most toxic people in our life. And it's okay to reach out and get people who don't know us, even people on social media that are positive and encouraging you to get up and to try and to love yourself. You can do this. I'm telling you that you got this. You got this. So I hope that as you go through your day today and tomorrow and the day after, that you hold your head up, that you forgive people, that you block people for your peace, that you stop telling people your business, that you walk in your might and your power, that you love yourself, that you keep a positive attitude, that you know your worth, that you keep trying, that you give up even when you don't want to get up. Get up and fight. Get up and try. Get up and do what is best for you. Get up and do what is best for you. And stop asking other people what you should be doing. Don't ask people what you should be doing. You know your vision. You know what you want to do. You're intelligent. You're a very intelligent man or woman, capable of thinking on your own. And when you have something that you want to do, go after it. Go after it. And you're never too young and you're never too old to have better thinking. You're never too young or too old to love yourself. You're never too old or too young to forgive yourself and to forgive other people. That's a public service announcement. I spent years in therapy learning that you're never too old or too young to love yourself. You're never too young or too old to say, I forgive myself for the past and I forgive other people that have hurt me. Forgive them. Let go. Experience peace. Walk a road alone if you have to. It's okay. There's certain seasons in our life where we just need to be by ourselves so that we can achieve things. Sometimes people are holding you back from how fast you can get to your next level. You can do it. You can do it. You are a vessel of God, and we thank you for all you say and do. We appreciate you, Marlene. Thank you so much, Eunice. That means so much to me. Thank you, Marlene. I always feel better after I listen to you. Oh, you guys are going to make me cry. I didn't even want to do a live stream today. So I said I was going to do a podcast, but I said maybe one person will show up. God will send you a blessing a lot of times from unexpected places or unexpected people. We have to have our hearts open to receive it. Yes. Amen, Eunice. Please keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Paul is 95% blind, so I'm driving the 2,200 miles. God bless you. And God bless you all. And thank you for your wonderful support. You got this, Lisa. You got this. Whatever it is that you all are going through today, I pray that it's better right now. Hey, Miss Kim. I pray that your day will be better. It'll be positive. You're going to be positive and keep your head up, and anything that you have been procrastinating to do, go and do it. Whatever it is that you've been holding back from doing, go out there and do it. Going to the gym, eating a healthy meal, drinking your water, staying positive, taking yourself out on a solo date, buying yourself flowers, forgiving yourself, whatever it is that you're going to do today. I hope you experience it with peace. I hope you have love in your heart. I hope you have love for yourself and you claim your worth and you speak it over yourself. See, sometimes we may not believe in our worth. See, sometimes you may not believe in who you are. You may not even believe in something that's been given to you, a vision. Oh, how is that going to happen? But just keep going. Believe in the process. Keep going with your action. See, it's about consistency in your action. Don't give up. See, what is meant to be for you will be if you keep going. I want you all to stay positive, love on yourself, have enough courage to believe in your light, your thoughts, and your peace. And no, everyone is not for you. Everybody's not meant to be on your side. Everybody is not meant to know your business, but know your worth. And tell yourself that I know my worth. I know that I am capable. I know that I am strong. I know I have the power inside of me. Even if your power may be weak, it's still a little bit of power. And if you believe and you say, I don't think I can, ask God to convince you. Convince me of my love for myself. Convince me of my worth. Ask for Him to bring in good people in your life, people who have good motives, people who are not going to drain you. We got to constantly seek God for that part. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, life lessons, and I hope that this message has been positive for you, has motivated you, has made you feel courageous, has made you feel strong. I hope that you get up today and every day with a positive thought on your head and on your heart. Know your worth. Know that you are capable and very strong. And if nobody has told you but me today, I love you. Love yourself. You can do anything that you want to do. So go out and do it. And like I said, every single video, story time, and live stream, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. See you all on the next one.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you?